true.
My name is Geraldine McAleer and I am the registrar conducting the marriage solemnisation between Jared and Patricia here today. And Jared and Patricia would like to welcome you all here today to join in the union of their marriage. This is a very special day for them and basically they hope that you will all enjoy it very much. I'm just going to ask the two of you to stand.
I love you. As long as stars are above you, longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to wash upon the sand.
We are gathered here in the presence of each other in order that this man and this woman should be joined together in the covenant of marriage. This is a union not to be taken lightly, inadvisedly or thoughtlessly, but with true love and commitment. Marriage is a promise of hope between two people who love each other sincerely, who honour each other as individuals, and who wish to unite their lives and share their future together. And in this ceremony, they dedicate themselves to the happiness and well-being of each other in a union of mutual caring and responsibility. And we are also reminded today of people who cannot be here with us to share this special occasion. Therefore, it is all the more important that those of you here with Jared and Patricia may stand as witnesses to the happiness that they have found and to the pledges that they will make to each other here today. So I'm just going to ask the two of you to take a little seat for a moment, please. And I'd like to invite Niamh up, please, for our first reading.
Now we feel no rain, for each of us will be a shelter to the other. Now we feel no cold, for each of us will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of us will be a companion to the other. We are two bodies, but there is one life before us and one home. When evening falls, I'll look up and there you will be. I'll take your hand and you'll take mine, and we'll turn together to look at the road we travelled, to reach this, our hour of happiness. It stretches behind us even as the future lies ahead, a long and winding road, whose every turning means discovery. Old hopes, new laughter, shared fears. The adventure has just begun.
Jared and Patricia will have their marriage solemnised and will make pledges before you as a public demonstration of their love and commitment to each other. Jared and Patricia, you both formally attended at a civil registration service, and in the presence of a civil registrar you signed a declaration stating that there was no lawful impediment why you may not be married to each other. I now call on you both to make a verbal declaration in the presence of your witnesses to reaffirm that there's still no lawful impediment why the two of you may not be married to each other here today. So Jared, if you could repeat after me please first. So I, Jared Christopher Guthrie.
I, Gerry Christopher Guthrie.
Do solemnly and sincerely declare.
Do solemnly and sincerely declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Any lawful impediment.
Why we may not be joined.
Where we may not be joined.
Together in matrimony.
Together in matrimony.
And do you understand that declaration now you have made? And have you made that declaration of your own free will and without duress?
I have.
Fantastic, lovely. It's great. And Patricia, you're always very nice.
Later.
Oh, sorry, answer. So lovely. So I, Mary Patricia Hayden.
I, Mary Patricia Hayden.
Do solemnly and sincerely declare.
Do solemnly and sincerely declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why we may not be joined.
Why we may not be joined.
Together in matrimony.
Together in matrimony.
And like that, do you understand the declaration now you have made?
I do.
And have you made it of your own free will?
I have.
Aye.
Lovely. And I'm going to ask the two of you just to take a seat for another little moment, please, and we'll have Niamh up for our next reading.
May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness, as to help you to know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less, but more, and the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. So let it be with you and you. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not outcircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another, and not fail in little graces. May you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of small faults. If you have quarrels that push you apart, may you both of you hope to have good sense enough to take the first step back. May you enter into the mystery which is the awareness of one another's presence, warm and near when you are side by side, and warm and near when you are in separate rooms or even distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it loving one another.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done, Niamh.
Great pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. So, Jared, I am now going to ask you, do you take this woman to be your wedded wife?
I do.
And Patricia, do you take this man to be your wedded husband?
I do.
And Jared, if you could now repeat after me, please. I promise to love, honour and support you.
I promise to love, honour and support you.
I will respect you and be true to you.
I will respect you and be true to you
Through good times and bad.
through good times and bad.
To these promises I give my word.
To these promises I give my word.
I now call upon these persons here present
I now call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Jared Guthrie,
to witness I, Gerry Guthrie,
do take Patricia Hayden
to take Patricia Hayden
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Now, Patricia, after me, please. I promise to love, honour and support you.
I promise to love, honour and support you.
I will respect you and be true to you.
I will respect you and be true to you
Through good times and bad.
through good times and bad.
To these promises I give my word.
To these promises I give my word.
I now call upon these persons here present
I now call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Patricia Hayden,
to witness that I, Patricia Hayden,
do take Jared Guthrie
do take Gerard Guthrie
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Fantastic. That's great. And Jared and Patricia are now going to seal the marriage with the giving and receiving of a ring. A ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end, and it will symbolise unending and everlasting love, and will be an outward sign of that lifelong promise you have made to each other. And I hope Thomas has the rings. Starting to panic.
That's it.
You just hold them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Open them.
Lovely, yes, please. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love,
as a token of my love,
a symbol of all that we have promised
a symbol of all we have promised
and all that we now share.
and all that we now share.
Great, fantastic. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love,
as a token of my love,
a symbol of all that we have promised
a symbol of all that we've promised
and all that we now share.
and all that we now share.
Fantastic, lovely. And pop it on.
We need to keep it on.
Fantastic, lovely. And I'm just going to invite the two of you to light your unity candle at this stage, just from your individual candles.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
Jared and Patricia, your first gifts to each other for your wedding day has been your wedding rings, which will always be an outward demonstration of your vows of love and respect and a public showing of your commitment to each other. So I now ask you to hold these roses. Thank you. And to continue to hold hands. The rose is considered a symbol of love, and a single rose always means only one thing. It means I love you. So it is appropriate that your first gift as wife and husband would be a single rosebud. So you can please exchange them to each other now. Lovely.
I love you.
Within these rosebuds, if given proper loving care, it is the potential for an even more beautiful expression of life and love in the form of a mature flower. And so it is with your marriage. At this point, your marriage is like these rosebuds, ready with proper loving care to unfold into a very beautiful expression of life. Gerry and Patricia, if there's anything you remember of this marriage ceremony, it is that love brought you here today, and it is only love which can make it a glorious union. And it is by love which your marriage shall endure, whatever the situation. Love, understanding, acceptance, forgiveness can make everything right. And as Gerry and Patricia have solemnly bound themselves in wedlock before their witnesses, their family and friends, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Civil Registration Act 2004, I now pronounce Gerry and Patricia husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride. Congratulations. Fantastic. And I'm going to invite the two of you around this side for the signatures, please.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her head came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky where we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly,
Unreal.
and there have been some that I have broken. But I swear in the days still left, we will walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold.
And if we could have a big round of applause, Mr. and Mrs. Guthrie.
Love is lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So pick it up and quench my desire. I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love will keep on lifting higher, higher and higher. I say your love, ooh, keep on lifting higher, higher and higher. Now I was downhearted. Disappointment was my closest to
And join us in giving a big warm and hearty welcome to you, Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Gerry and Patricia, we'd like to welcome you to their special day. We're just going to kick off the speeches now for the next probably hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And we're just going to start off with Ronan, Trish's brother.
Evening, everyone. On behalf of the Hayden family, I want to thank you all for being here. A lot of you have travelled long distances with family and friends from England, America, and Canada, and folk from the waterside. And the dairy side. We have a few muckers in as well, I forgot about that. You're all very welcome. I suppose I want to formally welcome Gerry into the family. Gerry's been part of the family for a long, long time now. We thought we'd never get to this day, but we're here. As I say, welcome Gerry into the family.
Thank you, Ronan.
You are a gentleman. We're all very fond of you, and have been, and Trisha's a lucky girl. Now this morning, when we went up to the room, the bridal suite, to see Patricia this morning, we walked into the room, and I have to say, it was emotional. It was very emotional. You go to all these weddings through the years, you have great times, and you see beautiful brides, but to see your sister, your one and only sister, being prepared in her dress for the big day, it was such a nice experience. It was an emotional experience. But as I say, walking into the room, seeing Tricia in her gown and her dress, it was just very, very special. And also Caroline. Seeing Caroline in her dress and her makeup on, her hair done, two beautiful girls. And I want to thank Caroline for all you've done for Patricia in the weeks and times coming up to the wedding. Thank you very much. Gerry, I remember the first time meeting Gerry at the house in Derry in the waterside, and I walked in and Gerry was sitting in the waterside. And I said hello, greeted Gerry, and I thought, Mr. Gerry's a nice fella. But he's very quiet. You know, he was working away and he was on his phone and he was on his iPad and he's a busy man. But I thought, gee, this will be good. Tricia being Tricia, the non-stop talker that she is, and this very quiet Gerry, this is not going to work. How wrong was I? The next visit to Gerry was up, and we soon got to know Gerry for the busy man, the talker that he is. And it was a big difference. But getting to the point, two very hard workers, two lovely people, and on behalf of myself, Stephen, Gerry, Niamh, Kane, wish you all the very best and many happy years. Just also want to say, the great day that we're having here so far, and we'll have a great evening. There's people not here this evening that would have loved to have been here, would love to have been part of the occasion, would love to see Patricia, and would love to have met Gerry, and they're not here. My mother, Patsy, being one, my granny Molly, and I'm sure, Gerry, there's others on your side. Yep. Unfortunately, they would just love to be here. Anybody knows my mum would just love to be here, having the crack with Gerry. I know you would have been, you would have been
snooker together.
Exactly, exactly. So unfortunately, they're not here. But so I just want to raise a toast, raise a glass to Gerry and Patricia, and also to people who are not here, our departed friends and family. Thank you.
Thank you. You have it back now.
So I'm just going to hand you over to Tomo here. No, Tom is just busting to get up, so I'll give you over to Tom.
Tell me what to say. Two. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for being here today, from far and near, family and friends, right? Yeah. The two of them, what a great day. What a marvellous couple, look at them. They took the handcuffs off coming in. The bridesmaids, best man, they all done a great job today. The meal is perfect. Staff is great. What more is there to say? I want to welcome Trish into the family. She won't get over now. Unless she pays the dowry. Right? And what else?
That's it.
I'm at the welcome her into the family. And the rest of the Hayden family, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Eat, drink, and Bob your uncle.
We're just going to have a few words from our bride now, Patricia Guthrie.
Believe it or not, for all of those who know me, I am not going to speak very long. I just want to say, most of you who know me, and Gerry, all of you that know us, and all your special ways, every single one of you have touched our lives. And this being such a great occasion in our life, 10 years down the line. It is such a great occasion. It's been a wonderful day and a really happy day for myself and Gerry. And it's because of you being here, sharing us, that makes it even better. And I just want to thank you for being here and sharing this day. Thank you. I've got a husband.
Just going to introduce you now to a very lucky man, my brother Gerard Guthrie.
Haven't even got a word out. A wise man once said to his son as he was growing up, he looked at him and he said, "Son, when you get older, you're going to learn many, many new things in life. Especially the English language, its meanings and all its beauty. Stuff like, I'm fine, means actually, I'm not fine. Oh, go ahead, means don't go ahead.
You dare.
And you're going out to watch that football game of a Saturday afternoon. No, you're not. Good man, Nicky. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming this evening. And on behalf of a person that you haven't met at the moment, I'd like to introduce you to my new wife, Patricia Hayden Guthrie. We're stunned to see the amount of people that's here, the effort that you have made to come and make our special day what it is. There's certain things that people have said to me when it came to the presents, and somebody have got really intimate and told me on the day that you're getting married. It could be a little bit stressful. Things are going to go wrong, and you got to go ahead and deal with that. But the guys from work, they got me a very special present, and they says, if you need it in your time of need, always look back on this. Have some personal moments. Thanks, guys. Very, very thoughtful. Okay? Didn't need it yet. I also like... Okay. I'd also like to thank Ronan for welcoming me into the family the way he has. Ever since I've met Ronan, Trish's brothers Ronan, Stephen, and Gerry, it never felt like I was ever going to be an in-law. It was more of that you were welcoming a new brother into the family. And I just want to thank them for that warm welcome. Every single time I see them, it's just like I've always been part of the family. I've always been like a brother, and they've always treated me like that. So I want to thank you very much for those kind words earlier on, Ronan, and thanks very much for welcoming me into the family the way you have. The next people that I'd like to address has gotten me to where I am today, and being able to make decisions the way I make them, and basically given me the personality that I have today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about my mum and dad. I'd like to talk to you about my mum and dad. When we were growing up as children, there was many things that we were taught from an education point of view. Not everybody had all the money in the world, and we always had warmth, we always were clothed, we were always fed. And even though we may have not been able to, and a lot of you I'm sure can relate to this, you can't go out and hand big cash out to do various big things. But what we were given was worth so much more than that. Mum, Dad, you gave me an education. You gave me the ability to be and to choose what I want to be. You also were able to nurture that. They gave me education. They gave me the ability to make my own decisions, to focus in what I wanted to do in life, to encourage every little decision that I've made. And every time they says, this is the right way to go, I always went the wrong way. No, they were able to always support in every decision that I made, and I can't thank them enough for what they have done for me today. And today also goes to show the decision that I've made was another right one today, and that was to marry Patricia. So, I talked to a lot of people about this, but today it gives me the one opportunity to turn around and say, Mum and Dad, thank you so much. I cannot even start to repay you for what you've done for me. And I just hope if I could do 10% of what you've done for me, it still wouldn't be enough to start. So thank you so much. I'd like, just like, while I'm on that, I'd like to give them, my mum, just some flowers and a little gift also. Thank you very much. Mum. So today I gained not just physically, but technically the most important person in my life as well. Another person, which is Patricia Hayden, but she's always been important in my life. Straight from the day that I first met her, and which was 10 years ago. So here's how it happened. One of our friends back there, Mark, That's it. He invited us along to a so-called barbecue one day. And it didn't turn out to be a barbecue, it turned out to be a little bit of a get-together. But 2 weeks prior to that, there was always a little social gathering that I couldn't have made. And one of our other friends, Connor, was there and saying, I met a girl and I know she will be exactly the one for you. So thanks, Connor, for the tip. So anyway, we're going down to this barbecue and I'm looking my best, like, getting her all ready. And I walk in and these two girls in the bikinis, lying down, sunning themselves. And I was going, wow. And then I turned. And then there was this one in a pair of high heels, long trousers, pushing a lawnmower with a fag in her mouth and going. And I looked and I said, that'll do, Gerry. That'll do. So then as time went on, a few dates had gone by, then you had to go, after a few weeks, to meet the Derry people for the first time. So I've been told all about the friends, I've been told about how close they are, and I had to go for the approval. So we went up that one Friday afternoon, we met them all, and you're getting the... you're looking for that one word, and 2 days later it comes. So thank you. So, Trish, I'd also like to say in front of everybody, thank you so much for marrying me today. It's been something that I've been wanting to do. I knew from 6 weeks after I met you, and I told you.
You did?
And here we are today. Sorry I was a bit slow, but we are here today.
Very slow.
So, continuing on with the amazing setup that we have here today, I want to thank two very special people also as well. Caroline. She has been an amazing friend to Trish through the whole process of getting ready for this wedding and right up to today, and she's continuing on into the night and she'll just keep going on forevermore. Caroline, you're one true friend. I also like to talk about the second, the best man, and that's Thomas. Thomas, thank you very much for helping me out today and this process leading up to now. It's been very, very busy for us, and you've been helping there with lots of guidance, stuff that I didn't know about. You were able to put me in the right direction. No, I'm not going to cry. No, you're all right. Don't worry about it.
You want him to cry?
But you've been very kind, and you've been able to give me those little tips that I wasn't unaware of, and that to help my day go very well. So thank you so much, and I really, really appreciate it. Just before I finish, not to leave out all other important people that's here today, and just to quickly name a few. The staff of the hotel, they're after being so accommodating to us, looking after every need that we've had today, and the food was amazing, and I want to say thank you very much. On behalf of us, Gerry, thank you staff, you've been very kind. The wonderful Kayla who's sitting down there, she did a phenomenal vocal reception today, and she was just amazing. Kayla, thank you. And makeup as well. The last people I'll just thank, and they're the invisible people here in the room. They're actually standing outside. They're running the event for us. It's Gemma and Aaron. Guys, they've been working so hard. They've been doing everything from all day yesterday, today, and they're still going throughout the night. So guys, thank you very much. It's been really, really appreciated for all your help. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and we'll have a great night. Thank you.
Right.
Right. Mischief.
Here's the fun. Does anyone need a drink? Go to the bar now. This is going to take a while.
Oh, Jesus. Many pages?
Right, just before we actually start the speech, it did start out with 12 pages.
Right.
I got it down to 17.
Right.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Like I said earlier on, I'm the best man. I'm Tom, for anyone who doesn't know me. I'm also Gerry's little brother. I'm also known as the upgrade of the family, if you will. think of me as an artist masterpiece and think of him as a rough draft. I think it says an awful lot about Gerry when he chose me to be his best man, because, like every household, after all the years of brotherly slagging, he's finally accepted the obvious. I am the better man. I'm better looking. I'm taller. I'm smarter. Do I continue on this? No. Seriously though, on a serious note, just on behalf of the bride and groom, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here today, and we hope you're enjoying your evening while we celebrate the marriage of Gerard and Patricia. Some of you may have travelled from very, very far. I think we have Dubai, we have New Orleans, we've Scotland, we've Derry, we've Dublin, we've Swindon. We've even got someone from Cavan, I believe. Some of you may have even taken time off work just to be here. And for that alone, I'd like to thank you, because by being here today, you're helping Gerard and Patricia create all these wonderful memories that they can look back on, and they'll be very grateful of this in years to come.
Yeah.
Just on that note, I do believe that each and every one of you here have made this very, very memorable, and the best has yet to come. I'd like to congratulate my big brother. You finally found a beautiful woman who you'll spend the rest of your life with, I hope, when she doesn't get sick of you. I hope Trish continues to inspire you every day throughout the rest of your life. I hope she encourages you to be your better self at all times. Trish, advice. Remind him daily. Wash. Dress. Brush his teeth. Change his socks. Remember, I have shared a room with him before. Gerry, in Patricia, I believe you're gaining a fabulous lady who will make an excellent wife, and I believe she will continue to encourage you in everything you do from this day forward. Patricia, 10 years ago, you changed my brother's life. In Gerard, you're getting a very kind and thoughtful and selfless man, not selfish. Always give you 100% going forward. This is my bit to you. This is the fun. From anyone who doesn't really know Gerry that well, he has some fantastic qualities that I have grown up and I've admired throughout my life. He always exceeds in everything he's put his mind to. I remember from being a very young age, he's always trying to see the next big thing or the next big step and what can he do to achieve this. He had his eyes set on a talent show, probably back in 1992. He very, very loosely rounded up a dance troupe out my mother's back garden, and they practiced for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I believe the song was a Michael Jackson song, The Way You Make Me Feel. He was that meticulous with how this dance troupe would perform on the day. He even stood in for the girl's place. So as she was walking by in the video, he was like, "No, you're doing it wrong, it's..." In fairness to him, I believe they went ahead and they won. Gerry has also fancied himself as a cocktail maker, inspired by Tom Cruise. Months and months and months spending outside my mother's back garden again, with all the broken glass and bottles and spinning and turning, and he went on, he succeeded. Like I said, once he puts his mind to something, he gets there. He continued on with his education and had this dream. He always wanted to be a pilot, and this is what he is today. He has his dream job. I remember when he first began his flying lessons in a Cessna, and he would work part-time and earn a few quid and go off and fly, and he even brought me flying with him one day. Sat in the cockpit and up in the air, and his first words were, "I don't know what I'm doing here." We got down safe, there was a parachute, and I was fine. Like I said, I just have to commend him on everything he does. He's just so enthusiastic and passionate and task orientated and focused, and like I said, he achieves everything. 10 years it took him to achieve this day, and he has a beautiful bride. Gerry's also very witty and caring, and on behalf of my family, I believe we are all very, very proud to call him our brother, our son, our uncle. And I would like to thank Jared for helping me and asking me to be part of this special day. Patricia. Hang on. First of all, I just want to say how radiant you look today. You certainly have made yourself a beautiful bride, and I'm sure you'll continue to make Jared very, very happy for years to come. Just on our name, what are we going to name ourselves? Is it Patricia Guthrie? Okay, on the Guthrie side, it's a privilege. It's a very, very privilege to welcome you as a Guthrie and for you to take our name. And if you don't believe me, just ask that lady over there.
Kelly Guthrie.
If I can give both of you any advice going forward, it's to listen to each other, be there for each other, and always, always love each other. You didn't advise me of that 9 years ago. Never have any expectations of each other, as being spontaneous is key. Never go to bed on an argument, sit up and talk it out. Hold hands in public. Always end the day with a kiss or a kebab, depending on the location. And always, always tell each other how much you love each other. And that's my advice to you as you begin your journey as man and wife. Caroline, just a very, very quick thank you for all the work you've done with Trish in the last number of months. You look stunning again today as well, and I'm sure you've helped them really prepare for their big day. Just on behalf of Gerard and Patricia, I'd like to thank both our families, the Guthries and the Haydens, for all the help, support and words of encouragement they've offered over the last number of months. To the management and staff of Farnham Estate, again, they've provided an exquisite venue today, and we'd like to thank them for allowing us to celebrate this occasion here. Gerard and Patricia, on behalf of each and every one of us here, we would like to congratulate you both and wish you everlasting happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please be upstanding and join me in toasting our bride and groom? Mr. and Mrs. Guthrie. Thanks very much, folks.
Thanks, Thomas. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Great speech. There you go. Pictures are over. Very good. White there. Are you coming the extra smile? Come on, Dean.
In you go. We got you now. Spread it out, join hands with the person beside you. I want to see you now. There you are, you're looking good. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the bride and groom. I can't hear you. Welcome the bride and groom. 3 cheers, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Guthrie. This song by Ed Sheeran. 1, 2, 3, There she is. Give her a proper smooch, Gerry, on the lips. Hey! Clap your hands for the bride and groom. Up nice and high. Give us a look at that bride and groom. We'll have a look at them. Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for the beautiful bride. Make some wolf whistles for the bride! That's the way to do it. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 17. The bride and groom are in the room, but maybe my heart can still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of my hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. Sing it loud, 'cause honey, let's hear it loud and clear. Oh baby, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, and maybe we found love where we are. When my hair's all gone and the memory fades, clap your hands and cry, don't you remember my name? When my hands can't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your skin could never grow on its evergreen. And baby, my heart is forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Me, I keep wanna make the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. 'Cause honey, now place me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh baby, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, and maybe we found love right where we are. And maybe maybe we found love right where we are. The bride and groom! 3 cheers for the bride and groom. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Thanks very much, folks. Good night. You've been wonderful. This one by Paul Simon! Let's rock! A man walks down the street and says, so why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a full of opportunity. I want to show redemption. I don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Oh nigga, oh nigga, dogs in the moonlight, far away in my well-lit door. I'm just a beer belly. If these months away from me, you know, I don't find that stuff amusing anymore. But if you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty when you call me, you can call me Al. A man walks down the street, he says, why am I short of attention? Short little span of attention. Oh, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model now that my role model's gone? Look back down the alley and see roly-poly little bat-faced girl. All along, there were incidents and accidents. There were hints and allegations. Big cheer all the people from Derry. Big cheer all the people from Dublin. Big cheer all the people down this side of the room. Big cheer all the people down the far side. 1, 2, 3, 4. A man walks down the street, it's a street to a strange world. Maybe it's the third world, maybe it's his first time around. He doesn't speak the language, owns no currency. He is a foreign man, but he's surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, statues on edges. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning infinity. He says, amen, hallelujah. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be on the lost path. Hey, I can call you Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. You can call me out. I want you to sing this bit. Da, 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 da. One more. Da, 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 da. Hands in the air. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. If you be my bodyguard, I can call you Betty. That's right. Well, if you be my bodyguard, I can call you Betty. Hold on a minute now. Okay, I'm tired of that one. I'm gonna move on to this one, a special request, especially for the bridesmaids. This one's I Want the Moon! Yes! Well, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up! This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. What's that dress your mother's wearing? What's going on over there? Yeah, we were victims of the night. The chemical, physical, kryptonite. Help us to the bass and the faded light. Yeah, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, don't you dare let it back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with Dave. Take it away on a guitar, David. I want to hear a big one. I'm taking requests all night. Anything you'd like us to play, we will. Taking a bit. Sing along. How you doing? Let's get everybody out. A special request from the room. All the people at that table there, join us. People over here in the bold corner, those lovely ladies, bring those on the floor. Have we got everybody on the floor? Who owns you? Where is she? People here on the right-hand side of the band, bring them on the floor! Yes, the bold boy there. Yes, bring that crowd with you. Special request from the groom. You all ready? I don't have enough people just yet, I need more. I'll come over here if you get one or two. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. 'Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. Sing it. I don't care. Go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky on the stars, I think I see you. I think I see you. Hands in the air. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Everybody put their hands together. Hold hands with the person beside you. Up in the air, hands in the air like this. In the circle. Put the bride and groom in the center. With your hands in the air, go in and give them a hug. A group hug for the bride and groom. Go on in, here we go. That's how you do it. Get the cameraman in there nice and tight. Stay where you are. Where are the cameramen? Pete, John, Joe. I want everybody to turn around and face me right now with your hands in the air. You got your hands in the air? Okay, here's what I want you to do. Bride and groom up the front. Make space for the bride and groom. Everybody else in behind the bride and groom. Bride and groom, push in that wheel on the photograph. We're gonna take the best wedding photograph ever. Are you with me? Are you with me? Come in here, sir, come in. Get a good one, okay? Okay, got your hands in the air. Clap your hands high. You got it. You got it now. Hands in the air, reach for the sky like that. Hands up high. Are you getting it? Stay where you are. I want to be here this way. Everybody, look in that lens. Say, yeah! You're holding back. Don't hold back. Empty it into that camera right there. Say, yeah! One more. I'm in this one. Say, yeah! That's it. Go and dance. Go and dance. Have some fun.
And then there was this one in a pair of high heels, long trousers, pushing a lawnmower with a fag in her mouth and gone. And I looked and I said, "That'll do, Gerry. That'll do." I'd also like to say in front of everybody, thank you so much for marrying me today. It's been something that I've been wanting to do. I knew from 6 weeks after I met you, and I told you.
You did?
And here we are today. Sorry I was a bit slow, but we are here today.